Hello everyone, we've got a great Sudoku lined up for today. It's some of my favorite rules put together. So we got anti-king and anti-knight. So this 8 through anti-king hits both of those squares, and through anti-knight hits all of those squares. So it becomes just like ultra powerful thing. Like for instance, this 2 in this spot sees all of those by Sudoku. This by king's move and that by knight's move. And it also sees this by king's move and this by knight's move. So we know the 2 in this column must be in one of those spots just because of this one number. So as you can see, it's extremely powerful. Very interesting rule set. While I was looking at the preview, I saw that the 8s were repeated. So anti-king here, anti-knight here, anti-king here from that one, and anti-knight there. But wait, there's more. Anti-king, anti-knight, this is an 8 as well. I've got an 8 in one of those squares. And an 8 in one of these squares. This couldn't be an 8 because of anti-king, and this can't be an 8 because of anti-king and anti-knight. This could be an 8. And I think we get something similar here. This can't be an 8 because of anti-king, and this can't be an 8 because of the combination of the two. So we know... Actually, could that be an 8? No, this couldn't be 8 because of anti... Whatever. But anyways, this is an 8. Is the moral of the story. This 8 hits that by anti-knight. I think that's it, but you can see how, 2 numbers gets you all of that. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 missing. What should I look at next? This 5 with anti-king and anti-knight locks a 5 down here in this row, which is interesting. Means that this can't be a 5 because anti-knight, and that can't be a 5 because anti-knight. So we got this 5 pretty pegged. No matter where a 5 goes in this box, it's pretty likely it'll hit this. If it's here, 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 or here, it'll hit that 5. But if it's here, it won't. So kind of close there, but not quite. Let's see. What else to look at? The 2 maybe? I've got the fireplace that burns at 100 million degrees. Little inferno just for me. Oh yeah, this square. It can't be a 2 here because anti-knight. It can't be a 2 here. Or here because of that. Or here. Wow, so this 2 is restricted, so now that can't be a 2. This also can't be a 2 because of the combination of the rules. So we can lock 2 over here into those spots. Oh, and this square was already pretty restricted, but now there can't be a 2 here. So we do get 2's kind of locked down here. Okay, so there can't be a 2 in any of these spaces. This space rules out 2's in the square, and both of these spaces rule out all the 2's in the square. Can't rule out any of these 2's. What else could I look at? Little inferno just for me. Was there any way to finish up the 8s, maybe? Not that I can see. There's no other repeated number. It's in an especially damning spot. Alright, maybe it's time to plug and play. If this were a 2, then that would be a 2. This would be a 2. Now, this couldn't be a 2 in the square. So this would have to be a 2. Sorry about my computer being loud and annoying. This couldn't be a 2, so the 2 in this row would be here. This would have to be a 2. And then you'd end up with an X-Wing. Seems like it. Looking at 6s now, because I think I see something. Because the 6 reaches all those spots, right? So there couldn't be a 6 in any of these spots on the mirror side. Just checking them all for me. No, there can't be a 6 here. I've got the fireplace that burns at 100 million degrees. Little inferno just for... Oh, this is it. If this were a 6, I'd kill all those 6s. So now we know the 6 here must be in one of those spots. Which means that the 6 here must be in one of those spots. Which means there can't be a 6 in either of these spaces. So this can no longer be a 6, so this is a 6. It's Little Inferno just for me. It's a weird song to have stuck in your head. But it sure is stuck in my head, that is. So this 6 rules out all those spaces. I can't do any more, right? Except this square sees both of those, so I can get 6s down here. And I can get this 6. And this 6, because of all the rules, gets a 6 there. And the only 6 left in this box is here. So now this is a 6. Could have solved this 6 a little bit earlier. But that should be everything in terms of 6s. And of course, this did affect 2s. So I need to think about how it affects the 2s. Okay. How does this affect the 2s? Maybe it's not 2s I'm supposed to look at then. They don't seem hugely affected. That's right, these 2s are keeping the space here. So that makes sense. That all adds up. What else can I look at? That 6 was in a good spot. Maybe I can do something similar somewhere. Nines. Yeah, we've only got the 1 9 on the grid, but it's in a nice spot. Because of how it rules out 9s from all of those spaces. And here it's very limited as well. Nine has to be in one of these spaces to get the row working. Oh, you know what? Actually, the 9 hits all of these, so I know 9 must be in one of these, which is hugely impactful up there. It gets me a couple more 9s to go off of. Okay. That 9 sorts out this 9. Oh my god, look at how this all works, it's so beautiful. Okay, first off, I'm gonna notate this so I don't forget. But, 9's in these squares, right? So a 9 here, anti-king, 9 here, anti-king and anti-knight. So I can get 9's down to these 2 squares, which lines up with these 9's. So this must be the 9 in this area. Which means this can no longer be a 9. And this can no longer be a 9 because of this square. Which gives us this interesting pattern. In any case, what should we attack next? 3s, maybe? 4s? Honestly, when you get these many numbers in, it gets hard to focus. Come on, one of those 9s has to have done something. 1s, maybe. No, I don't see it. It's not 1s. It's gotta be some other central block. 7s. This 7 I've never really looked at before. Blocks a 7 into these areas. I mean, 7 can't be anywhere here. I'm not sure if I can get any more out of this. But it is interesting to think about. Okay, let's ask ourselves, could a 7 be here? Force all this, right? Yeah, I'm not really seeing a problem here. I could actually get another 7, because this couldn't be a 7. Because then this wouldn't have any valid 7, so I can get that one. Is that where the trail runs cold? Okay, what happened with 8s here? So I've got a majority of the 8s dealt with. So what am I holding on to? No, it's not 8s. 9s maybe? Sixes are complete, actually. Interesting. Three? Feels like a reach, but it's actually doing some things. Not that block. This block. Yeah, that couldn't be a 3. That couldn't be a 3. And this couldn't be a 3. Because then there would be no valid 3s for this row. So 3 is either there or there. I don't know how to notate that. Three here does some things, though, now that I'm looking at it. Locked in here, 3's locked in here. I can get this one. So done's on X-Wing. It's kind of boring, but it looks possible, unless there's something I'm missing. Okay, what about this 3? Come on, contradiction. Well, there's something interesting going on here. In both the scenarios for the 3s, there's the X-Wing. Top left and top right. Why is that? You know what? I haven't looked at 4s yet. I gotta stop staring at 3s. There can't be any 4s there. This is insane. This pattern should never ever rule out anything. But it rules out this space. Well, what numbers are missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no missing numbers. It might be possible to suss out a naked single somewhere. This is either 4 or 5, I think. Four, 5, 7. I don't have too many ideas. What about with space? Let's see if we can fully notate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it's 1, that's 1, that's 1. This would be forced into being 1. This would be 1. That would be 1, and that would be 1. Can't think of any contradictions there. Oh, I almost didn't finish it. There you go. Alright, if this were a 3, those are all 3. Got an X-wing on 3s down here and up here. This 3 by Knight's rule gets that. Which sorts out the X-wing already. That by Knight's rule would leave no possibilities for a 3 in this square, so this isn't a 3. If this were a 4, there would be no possible 4s in the middle square. If this were a 7, well, it would force this 7 to be in one of these 2 spots, so there couldn't be a 7 in either of these spots. 7 would be there, and there would be no possible 7, so that's a 1. That's probably the most convoluted way I've ever gotten to a solution. Holy heck. That was actually insane. Oh man. Alright. Let's just follow this crazy train where it takes me. Got 1's locked in here. 1's can't go in either of these because of anti-knight. A 1 couldn't go here because of those ones. So now this is a 1, which means this is a 1, and this is a 1, and this is a 1, this is a 1. Should be everything. Let me know if I went too fast on the last one. I got kind of into it. Well, I know getting all those must have done something. Question is, what did it do? Well, the 2 here is locked in here, so I can get 2 down to these spots. Which means this can't be a 2 because of anti-knight. 5s? Am I crazy? There's nothing I can get with 5s, right? 3s? Could 3s be the answer? This is either 4 or 3, right? So, if this were 4, it would rule out all 4 possibilities in the square. That was weirdly loud. And those 3s get rid of that 3 possibility. Whoops. Which means that the 3 here must be here or here. 3 here must be here or here. This can't be a 3 and this can't be a 3. So the 3 in this row is here. Which means that the 3 in this row is here. And the 3 in this row is here. That's a really strange pattern. So this can't be a 4 and this can't be a 4. Don't know if there's much else I could get with 4s. I gotta see which spaces are the most stressed. So this is missing 2, 7, and 4. Either of these could be 7s. This is it. This space. Whatever is missing in this square can't be in this. So let's look at what it could be then. Can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5. I'll look at that later, I guess. 6, 7, 8, and 9 are missing in here. Wait, 5 is missing in there. That is a 2. Man, I love puzzles like these. Now this can't be a 2. Now this can't be a 2. Now this can't be a 2, so this can't be a 2 because the 2 in this block is here. This 2 sees that. Oh man. You might finish up here. I'm cleaning house. That's everything? And then this 2 moves the 3 into 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Seven, 4 pair means that this can't be a 4 anymore. Might seem like I'm slowing down, but that's just because this is not where I want to make a mistake. If you know what I'm saying. Wait, what's going on with 3 in the square? Why can't this be a 3? Right, this 3 slashes down. Because of the limited 3s here, this can't be a 3. So now the only 3 possibility left is here. Which makes this a 3. Leaves a handy dandy X-Wing. Which is fine for now. This should be another 4-7 pair. Which means that since this can't be a 9 in this row, this must be the 9 in the row. Whoops. That should be all the 9s. Why can't this be an 8? Right. This 8 rules out those. So that's an 8. Right. Now this is the 8 in this row. Sure, there'll be a way to sort that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the missing link here. Is there another space? Yes. This can't be any of the missing numbers. The missing numbers are 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. This can't be a 4. And I think that cracks the code here. I think it's 5 cleanup time. 5's time to shine here. And the last number is 7. Alright, that was, I got a little bit in my head, kind of quiet when I was computing where, like, the numbers would go. But hopefully you can still follow along with the logic. Even if I wasn't super into explaining it, I was just focusing really hard. Anyways, be sure to leave a like and watch some more Sudoku videos. I got a whole playlist of them. If you check by my playlist, you should find the Sudoku playlist, which is growing by the day. In any case, I will see you on the next one.